All right, y'all. Last but not least, we have Alcorn State versus Texas Southern. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This is the Alcorn State team I thought I was gonna see the majority of the year. They lost by 10 to Alabama A&M, lost by 4 to Pine Bluff, lost by 5 to FAMU, and like the majority of the games they lost to, they were close games, and they lost by 1 to Fairview A&M. So this Alcorn State team, they're not a bad team. I always thought that they would be a decent team, but they just ain't been playing like, or they ain't pulled out the wins in close games. So this game, I'm not surprised by at all, because this is a team I thought I was going to see the majority of the year.
Here we go. To a left return instead of trying to take it all the way around the right side.
Cooper with time finds Richardson.
Over 200 yards as a team.
Orion Richardson,
paid well.
a 19-yard.
Having the ability to step up into his throws makes all the difference in the world.
Adrian Renfro nowhere to go on first down at the 43 in TSU territory. Here's the defensive starting lineups brought to you by Ford. And
wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and 1 running back.
Cooper fires. This was a tight window. It was almost picked a second time. So first man there was Cameron Brown, and then Orlandis McLaurin had a second on third down as TSU. Cooper, lots of time, but his pass is blocked. Stamarian Edwards batted it down. Fourth down for TSU.
Big play.
Why are their names on the back of the jersey so small?
First down from the 20. Quick throw. Catch is made by Jarvis Rush. He's tagged immediately by Edric Whitley. And the transfer from Arizona makes his presence felt early on. Starting lineup brought to you by Dishman. Said he's one of the most athletic players, most talented players on this defense. Jacorian Sewell looking for daylight, and he picks up a first down.
Yeah,
that was all effort. I mean, they're going with an up-tempo offense to keep Texas Southern on their toes.
Quick throw, and Omarion Blakes makes the catch, and Coach Cedric Thomas said,
you know, both the coaches and the players, when they trust a quarterback, they give him the keys to the kingdom and say, hey, listen, just don't run us off the road. Do what you need to do. You've played this game.
On their first offensive possession. Matthews makes an excellent catch after the pass was behind him and picks up the first down.
What great execution on that play. A little trickery, what he's seeing right now.
5 wide this time, and another quick throw. Omarion Blakes, a nice snag. And these easy early throws helping this offense pick up nice.
This does nothing but give you confidence. Hey, guys, we're in this. We have the ability to beat a team like this. I don't care where we're playing.
Tyron Warren.
Come on.
A nice chunk on second down.
That's what coaches always talk about, the yak. There you saw it. Live and in living color.
First time we see the bruiser, Reggie Davis, the transfer from UT Chattanooga. And Davis is the bigger back. He came here with...
I saw hands on hips with this defensive line of Texas Southern. So they are gassed in this first drive. And Alcorn State down to the 2-yard line.
Dominating are the Braves on their first offensive possession. First,
still with 4 wide receivers and 1 running back and 1 tight end.
Davis is in. Touchdown, Alcorn State. A dominant first drive for the Braves.
That was a statement drive, James. Texas Southern backed up after the penalty on the kickoff.
Adrian Renfro to the right side, and the story on Renfro is last year he was a fullback. The coaching staff saw what he was doing in scout team and wanted to give him a
tracing. It box up the middle. I don't care who's that running back. You're not gonna be it. There's a shot.
Cooper almost throws the interception. Orlandis McLaurin locking down the tight end Cordell to crash the party. This Texas Southern side has won 4 straight after losing their first 3. Now pressure coming, it's picked up, so Cooper fires a strike. Excellent catch made by Trenton Leary, the senior from team. 3rd on the team in receptions. behind Rorian Richardson and Kieran Charlo. First down after a 15-yard pickup. Cooper once again all day decides to dash. Makes a quick move. Ball pops out. It's in the field of play still. Waiting for a call.
All right, KJ Cooper with the scramble. Ball comes out, but does that ball come out before he hits the ground or knees on the ground?
Yeah, he was down. He was down.
The ground cannot cause the fumble.
He was down.
And it does look as if Cooper was...
Get that running back down the field. Whether it's Renfro or on Ford. There it is.
There is Renfro. Big pickup on second down.
NFL Europe.
Now KJ Cooper working the pocket out the left side this time, but he's hit in the open field by Orlandis McLaurin. Transfer from Southern, half remaining in this first quarter. 5 come, it's picked up. Richardson falling, maybe some early contact, but they're letting them play out there as the Tigers' second drive for the Braves. Jacorian Sewell finds his way in the hole. Sewell is a player that joked with us about all the different superpowers that he might want.
I think that makes all of the difference in the world in win, losses, and your season.
Sewell breaks a tackle past the 20. He goes to about the 21. So quickly third down for the Braves. And you mentioned the mistakes. Coach Thomas was yards leading that touchdown drive. Now has to throw on third down.
Empty backfield with 5 receivers.
Tolbert escapes. Still has his eyes downfield, but he's pushed out of bounds. Good pursuit by...
So he earned his position. He earned the opportunity to get clocked with this first unit.
There's Renfro finding his tight end. Jalen Williams pushes one man off and takes it past the 45 to the 44.
They have the size. They just got to stick somebody.
Cooper once again, a lot of time. Has a man wide open. Rorian Richardson rumbles in for 6. A 43-yard touchdown, Texas Southern.
I go back to the start of this. What you do is kick.
Tolbert pumps, decides to run, and takes a huge hit at the 40. Maybe picks up 5.
Not a flag, no.
On second down and 5, Washington decides to run on the quarterback draw, and he puts his shoulder down. He said, if I'm going to be in, I'm going to administer some pain and some pushing and shoving.
Are going to let it go, but once it goes past that, then you got to throw the flag. You got to keep control of the game.
Jacorian Sewell, a windmill around as he was hit.
Up and put a hit on him, but this old line of Alcorn is they're doing a good job here.
Sewell on the stretch, and this time he's brought down by Charles George, his 53rd tackle of the season. We do have a flag on the TSU. Sewell goes to the sideline. Davis had the rushing touchdown on the first drive for Alcorn State. Tolbert still perfect on the day, and he has a receiver. That's Jacoby Matthews.
You gotta be careful throwing all them quick routes, because
that was pretty good pressure.
Start of the second quarter, 7 all, 5 wide for Jalen Tolbert, who has hit every single pass today, and he has another completion. Tyron Warren breaks loose, and Alcorn State won 2 of their last 3, and now they're in the red zone at the 15. Jacorian Sewell is on the bench. Reggie Davis is in the end zone. A 15-yard scamper for Davis, his second rushing touchdown of the possession of the second quarter. Early on, Cooper to throw, and this ball is incomplete, looking for Kieran Charlo. Second down.
No big plays on defense. So far, so good, but the first 3 keys, I'd say I'd give him a C- right now.
Charlo makes the catch, but has to go to the ground rather quickly, only a couple yards gained. So third down and long. Third down.
To the open receiver. You got twin rights, twins left.
Deep drop for Cooper, launches, and the catch is made by guess who? Rorian Richardson had the touch. He won. Two tight ends this time. They're looking to lead the way for Adrian Renfro, but he is hit quickly. Dylan Crowell, first man there.
That's big penetration by Alcorn. They sniffed that.
On second down and long. Leary goes in motion. Cooper breaks out of the pocket. KJ Cooper, Superman's over Orlandis McLaurin. Pressure comes, it's picked up. Ball falls incomplete. Cooper had to throw it early, and Ricardo Butler broke.
He's a student of the game, and it shows so far.
On first down from the 25, Jacorian Sewell diving towards the 30. As we continue on, Tolbert, he's a transfer from Howard, was not going to start. And Coach Thomas is saying thank you as well for these 2 wins.
Absolutely.
Now Sewell squirming through the hole, and he is thrown down. Isaiah Bogertree, first time we hear from the...
To be more effective and more efficient for this offense.
Sewell is hit immediately. Nowhere for him to go. And you see lots for TSU, starting from their own 38. Renfro hit at the point of attack.
Ooh, baby.
Lamarian Hatcher. That is the Honda Band playlist. On second down and long, Cooper tries to fit it in. Ball falls incomplete. Xavier Phipps was the intended wide receiver, but Davion Ford in to the right of Cooper on third down and 11. Deep drop for Cooper, has so much time, but can't put it on. Trenton Leary. Cooper stepped up in the pocket, had some happy feet, and could have...
About that relationship between those two coaches. I mean, the trust, one as a coach, one as a player. Alcorn trying to establish the run again, and they move in the pile with those big calls. Yes. Now that's football, baby. That's what it's about. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a part of the coaching staff with Willie Simmons, and then at Arkansas Pine Bluff with Coach Cedric Thomas. Now, Jalen Tolbert, his first incompletion of the day, was looking for Damian Jones. The ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, now you got to run it. You got to run through the entire play.
Reggie Davis burrows his head and picks up the first down on third down. And Davis is...
And then 9 for Alcorn.
Tolbert finds Matthews, slips a tackle.
I know that hurt. Ooh, I know that hurt.
Series of plays and downs for Texas Southern. They've got to get something moving.
KJ Cooper keeping his eyes downfield, was looking for Rorian Richardson. Tight spot, ball falls into games, and worked their way back in the conversation in the SWAC West. KJ Cooper past the rock, throws to Cordell Rogers, and it's through his hands.
But we're ready to play.
Reggie Davis hits the hole hard, and he picks up a couple to the 42 for Davis again.
Hoping one less defender. They can move the ball down the field. Oh, baby, he's popping down there.
And Tyron Warren makes the catch despite all the content, with a chance to score and then get the ball back in the second half to start. Sewell is stonewalled.
That's a big
Lost
stop.
the yard.
Yeah, big stop by Texas Southern. Now, you talk about...
Sewell is the deep back. Tolbert throws, and the ball falls incomplete. Texas Southern had it bottled up the entire way. Michael Akins was in the face of Tolbert.
They hear, boy, and they've got all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute. Enough time to establish a good drive. Wow.
Tight window throw for KJ Cooper, again off the hands of a receiver. This was Jalen Wood.
10 with all 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning, as we just mentioned.
Cooper throws. Leary went down, almost got up and made the catch. But again, Ricardo Butler, he's come to play for Alcorn State.
And they have been
thinking about getting the ball back. If they can get a stop. Cooper launches, and that's a wonderful catch made by Xavier Phipps for the first down. First down and 10 from the Alcorn State 49. Final 2 minutes of the half. Trenton Leary makes the catch, short of a first down.
But well, the clock stops with the completion of a first down. Look out now.
Athan Renfro.
Damn, what a block by KJ.
Makes his way to the end
What a
zone.
block by
2
KJ.
flags.
3 flags.
What a block.
Goes in motion.
Oh, he brought it back. What a block by KJ, man.
Cooper, quick throw, finds Phipps, who makes up for that holding penalty. Bakari McCall in.
And the open receiver, you move the change.
Washington, a nice cut. And then he is lambasted close to the line. Swag, a little drip.
Yeah, whatever.
Cooper rolling, fires towards the end zone. Leary does not make the catch. As well, so let's see if he can make his mentor proud. Second down, Cooper launches, catch is made by Leary, trying to shake and get out of bounds. He does.
Last time out.
Third down and 2. Cooper has to make a quick decision.
No.
Hits the hands of his receiver.
Damn.
Bakari McCall makes the interception, and the drive stall.
Right before halftime.
Don't be so hard on the kickers.
Can't be too hard on him. So starting from the 35, Jacorian Sewell makes the catch and a necessary open. So a loss of 4. Second down and 14. Tolbert off and running. Shakes a man, and then he is careened as he passes the 35. First half, they were 2 for 6. Everything's picked up, so Tolbert dumps his receiver, Jacoby Matthews. An explosive play.
These Alcorn Braves down the field.
Jacorian Sewell squeaks through the line, takes it to the 35. And for Tolbert, he's training room and discussion room to say, Matthews is the guy, we got to find him.
And he's done such a good job so far.
This time, Tolbert was looking for Matthews, but he was second half, leading by a score. Quick throw. Tyron Warren tackled in the open field again, and Edric
or even a score.
On second down and 6, Tolbert works the pocket, still looking downfield, then decides to run a little late. Clock will roll, but Tolbert make it to the right of Tolbert. Reggie Davis is the deep man. He'll get it, and Davis pummels his way forward for a first down.
Wow. Hadn't seen that before. 5.
Tolbert gives off to Davis. He's brought down from behind. And that was a tough tackle made by Garfield Lawrence.
Yeah, and that was, didn't call a timeout and keep moving the ball.
Davis, a round 1 defender, won't give up. And Reggie Davis makes lemonade out of lemon. So third down and 3 from just outside the 5. Quick throw, and Tolbert, as well as Nico Sandifer, were not on the same page. And the ball falls.
Kid.
So now the field goal for Alcorn State. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. But there's a flag that flies.
Flag.
That the kick should still
personal
be
foul, leaping defense.
I saw that.
46.
I saw
that.
that.
That penalty will be enforced. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Wow.
I saw that.
Kick penalty that gives Alcorn the first down.
And Reggie Davis scores again.
That's 3.
3 rushing touchdowns for Davis. Alcorn State takes advantage. Cooper, first drive for Texas Southern in this second half. Cooper looking to his right, quick throw, and Rory and Richardson makes the catch, shoved out of bounds by Patrick Kinsey.
Settle down and matriculate this ball down the field.
Renfro trying to shake at the point of attack, but Cedric Roberts was right there from the beginning.
Now they're going into the huddle, making sure that the right play is called. Everybody talks about what we need to do. Wow.
That's through the arms of Trenton Leary, a little high for Sewell. waiting to enter the chat. He starts in at running back. Tolbert moving off to the right. Launches deep. Jarvis runs. Yes, sir! A huge catch.
Coach Dishman was talking about. You give away you let our guy, you call it on our guy, but you don't call it on their guy.
Now Rush shoved out of bounds, short of the goal line. Or
package in to see if Alcorn can take advantage of it.
Reggie Davis stays on his feet. He stopped before the goal line. And Texas Southern answering the call.
Middle.
Third down and goal from the 2. And Reggie Davis is stonewalled. Ball is up, and it is good. So, Alcorn State
up some clock, move down, get the ball into the end zone.
KJ Cooper on first down, puts it on his receiver, Rory and Richardson, who had the lone touchdown of.
Self-imposed mistakes.
Quick throw this time.
Oh!
And there might be a mistake. A clean catch made by Marcus Willis, and then the ball almost disastrous.
Yeah, let's take a quick look. The knee was down.
It's not even. That's
the only thing that saved him.
That knee was down. Second down on play action. Cooper just fires to his tight end and fits. Right place, right time. Cooper with
to breathe.
10-yard pickup to the +40. Athian Renfro stays on his feet. A flag comes in from behind, and that's usually in the area of Devon. Cooper looking for Phipps. Ball a little bit in front of him. At the bottom of your screen, he's been the big play wide receiver. Cooper looking that way, and the ball's back in the air. Alcorn State
to pick up 20 yards.
Cooper pointing, launching, but it's over the head of his intended wide receiver, Trenton Leary. And the ball
about now. Because again, Alcorn has taken advantage of the mistakes that they've made.
Have 3 touchdowns in a game this year. Marcus Harris at Alabama State, Ashton Strother from Southern, and Jamal Haley from Florida A&M. Jarvis Rush finds himself available, makes himself an option. 17-yard pickup. Reggie Davis rumbling per usual towards the 45. And Davis, second down and 7. Tolbert fires, ball's tipped, and it falls incomplete. So Isaiah.
And that's what you see coming from these players at Alcorn.
Tolbert back to pass, fires to the outside. This ball picked up off the turf. Yes, it is. Jamal.
The official waved it off, first down for the Braves.
Just the 3rd first down of the day on 3rd down. Now Davis once again pummeling his way forward. Whistles blow. He won't go down. Take every possession, one play at a time. Tolbert takes off, and Jalen Tolbert sandwiched down towards the first down marker. He'll pick up the first down. Texas Southern territory at the 34. First down and 10. Tolbert gives off to Reggie Davis, who sheds a tackle. He tramples his way to the 29. Texas Southern switching their defense, trying to fool Jalen Tolbert. Tolbert steps up and skips out of the tackle. Jalen Tolbert scampers for a first down inside the red zone.
But not so just yet.
Reggie Davis squirts through the hole, makes the cut, and he's short of the 10.
On the defensive front of Texas Southern.
Davis again, huge hole, and Reggie Davis rumbles into the end zone, but this is that rule. Davis. Jalen Tolbert goes under center. A little tush-push action.
You got it in there.
No call yet.
There you go.
More than 600 pounds in the backfield to lead the way for Reggie Davis. Davis still turning, but he is short. And a decision.
Big third down.
A chance to really put a haymaker onto Texas Southern. Balls pushed over the end zone and a touchdown.
And I'm sure he has counted each and every one of those mistakes by his football team today.
Cooper finds his tight end, Jalen Williams. And for Texas Southern coming. Cooper launches. This ball falls incomplete for Kirian Charlo.
At this point, the score in the ball game, it's unlikely that Texas Southern will make a comeback. So now coaches are watching to see who can continue to execute, who can continue to.
Ball at the Alcorn State 40. Cooper, quick throw. This time, catch is made by Cordell Rogers, who's had a tough day at the office. A couple of drops.
You don't worry about the scoreboard. You just continue to execute plays and move the ball down the field and hope you can get lucky like this.
Kirian Charlo, a big play of 34 yards, and Texas Southern is up off the
15-yard penalties we got because the 100 was not going to stop playing.
Alcorn State from the 15 sees Carmen Stewart, his second tote of the day. And let's take a look at the top. If they aren't scoring on the drive. Second down and 3, throw to the outside. Catch is made by Nico Sandifer. And Sandifer picks up the first down for Alcorn.
What a well.
All the way down under 5. Stewart hands off. And he'll take it past the 30 to the 31. Carmen Stewart, the running back. And Tolbert handing off. Dynamite has stopped. And it's second down and 4. Stewart another tote. Good hold. And Carmen Stewart takes off. Delivers a boom late as he's still working his way into TSU.
Thomas and what he's done and what he's gone through and what this team has gone through to come out and put an effort up like this against Texas Southern at their home field. The clock.
It's a handoff to Stewart, and he picks up the first down.
Huge. Look at Tolbert. He's excited.
Playing more free, knows if he makes a mistake, they still believe in him, and this is real easy to do. Handoff to Carmen Stewart, who goes over 50 yards on the day. Just his 6th carry. And
formation to the left, single receiver to the right, Tolbert in shotgun, and they give the ball off.
Stewart, another gain of at least 4 yards, and for the Braves, ball is in the air. Braves are going to the end zone, and it falls incomplete. So with injuries over the time this year. So now from the 32, huge field goal. Ball is up, and it is true. Lorenzo Garcia makes it right now. Texas Southern's op is Alcorn State. They lead 33-14. Kirian Charlo, who had the touchdown, tries to sneak out of a tackle. He cannot, and the penalty was a big margin. So,
you know, the thing that you want to make sure that you don't get anybody hurt right now, but you continue to execute because, listen, the film doesn't lie.
State not going to hurt them at the top of the SWAC West. KJ Cooper working in the pocket, but he's brought down. A sack for Alcorn State.
Field.
4th down and 10. Cooper launches, catches made by Trenton Leary, and the drive will continue for Texas Southern. Clock stop.
Week, I'm not sure how many he has this week, but this kid has been all over the field making plays for this savage yard defense of Alcorn.
Cordell Rogers makes that catch, but he's playing because of some of the injuries for Alcorn State in the secondary, and he stepped up again today. Now KJ Cooper launches to the right side. It's Rogers again who kicks down by these 3 scores. Cooper still fighting.
Ball's dropped by Rogers.
behind
And
him, though.
that's been the tale of the tape today.
The mentality, we talked about trying to change the culture. This win today is going to do a lot to shaping that culture. Again, for the Alcorn Braves. Another incomplete.
Fourth down.
Can't live with us, can't live without us.
Cooper fires. Catch is made by Phipps. First down for Texas Southern. Clock will stop as they move the chains. And often than usual, Athey and Renfro only the 35 yards on the ground. So now through the air, the Tigers still firing.
Another drop.
And Kyrian Charlo.
With the performance of this offense of Texas Southern, I'm more impressed with the defense of Alcorn.
So Cooper finds Davion Ford, and Ford with a shifty move short of the line to gain for field and staying healthy this season. Third down and 2. Cooper fires. Phipps makes the catch short of the 15. And chains be note to end this matchup after homecoming. Their 4-game winning streak will come to a close. Ball falls incomplete, hitting the face mask. Just 17 seconds remaining in this contest. Alcorn State going to win 3 out of their last 4 games. Cooper throws. Leary makes a tough catch. Clock will run. Now third down and 5 from the 10. Cooper pumps, fires over the hands of Cordell Rogers. 4 seconds remain. Fourth down and 5, final play of the game. KJ Cooper trying to stay on his feet. You talk about heart, he's showing it there. Throws to the end zone. It falls incomplete, and that's how this contest comes to a close.
Alrighty, listen, shout out to Alcorn, man, on the dub. So now that moves Grambling State in second place. I know, listen, Grambling State gotta rely on Prairie View to lose 2 more games, and Grambling State they really have to win out in order to make it to out the West. But we'll see what happens, man. Listen, get a little spooky out here, man. Got 3 games left. 3 games left, man. So listen, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to Alcorn on the dub. They're getting better and better every week. I like what I see.